Ja Bridgeforth went to Twitter and he said, first look trailer should be coming out next week, hashtag NBA 2K24. Guys, the calm before the storm is here. It's a domino effect. Once this drops, it will not stop until the game comes out. But remember, do not buy 2K24 because of my videos. Do not buy it at all because of me. Buy it at your own risk. My soul is not locked up in Ronnie 2K's basement like some people. But anyway, 2K23 first look trailer dropped on July 29th last year. Now, the 29th of this year, if you look at the calendar for 2023, is on a Saturday. So we will probably not be getting that on the 29th this year because 2K almost never drops big news on a Saturday. As a company, they never drop news on the weekend. Maybe Mike Wang will and stuff like that once he starts coming back, which we'll talk about in a second. But I don't believe they ever drop news on a weekend. Now, it's about to go down. Came out last year, as you guys seen previously. August 3rd, 2022 from Mike Wang. You see me in the ride over there. You see me over there. Mike Wang, the gameplay director for 2K, will be coming back very soon as well. He came out just a few days after the gameplay trailer was released last year. So guys, make sure you're obviously subscribed, but turn on notifications because the news will be here as soon as I can get it out to you, man. So look, click that bell, select all notifications, and let's keep going. So I did some digging and I found a tweet in 2019 at Baluba at LD2K. It says, in the demo this year, will we have a free space my court to try out our builds and dribbles, and if so, will we be able to play with our friends there? And Chris Manning or LD2K said, we wanted to do this thing right for the fans. All I can say for now, with a wink. Now, of course, LD2K is not like the owner of 2K. He is pretty high up there, so it's not necessarily me saying that to him right here. But what happened to these days? What happened when it was about the fans, when you wanted to add things into the game, when we had demos? We haven't had a demo since 2K21. The excuse was, what was going on at the time. We were kind of stuck in our house, stuff like that. That excuse is gone. Gone. Then the excuse was, oh, well, that's because there's two games out, last gen and current gen. Last gen is old. It's like 4 years old. Give us a demo for just current gen or quote unquote next gen. And it's really, really annoying that 2K keeps calling it current gen and next gen because I get so many comments every time I say current gen and next gen. I understand. I want to call it last gen and current gen too, but they still call it that. So it's going to confuse people. But anyway, what happened? Give us a demo for just next gen. You see what I'm saying? Just next gen, because that console was like 4 years old. I'm sorry if you guys are still on it. I really am. But that's the heartbreaking truth. It's time to move on, 2K. Anyway, Dave Omigo, he said, in NBA 2K24, when I win games, I want to run to the players that lost an emo in their face. Crying emoji, 100. Now, he was one of the people that was at the event to play 2K24 early. If you guys do not remember, he was there with Duke Dennis. So did he tell 2K some of these things? Because I also missed that. If you guys played 2K17, games like that, 2K18, or I think it was in 2K18. But anyway, you were able to walk up to people at the end of the game as they were walking off the court, being took off the court, and emote on them and stuff like that. Like, what happened to the small things? What happened to leaderboards on the game? Why are these weird things that have no reason being taken out? Like, I don't understand 2K when they do that. I really don't at all. But anyway, we can't talk about that all day. Swante said, Road to 99 was the worst level system for 2K. Some people only want it so they can have their mans help them get a high overall for early clout and then get a gameplay advantage, not going to lie. So you guys, man, you know my opinion on the Road to 99. I did not like it when it was out because it forced you basically to be on one build. You had to sit there and grind that one build. As soon as you made a new one, you were at 85 overall again. Of course, it wasn't that hard to get up to maybe 90 overall, but it was hard to keep going up. Like, once you hit 92, 93, then it takes forever. So that was my main thing about it. I really don't care that much that you were able to get, your overall up in my career. I just said at the time, I wish that it was fair because you got way more playing my career than you did in Park. So yes, 99 should not come back in my opinion. If they do, it should come with another grind. Now, as you all know, this is what's important as well. Every 2 years, 2K gives us a new level system. Now, I'm not saying Fortnite is gone. I'm sure it still pulls views and stuff like that, and maybe Apex. I'm saying games that have a battle pass that were obviously the inspiration or the motivation for 2K to put a battle pass, season style, whatever in the game. they're not necessarily lit anymore. You know what I'm saying? That wave is kind of done with. Like, obviously people still play the games, but the wave is not there. It's not hot right now. So it's interesting to know, or to note, that there's a very high chance we get a new level system this year. Now, I think that seasons could have been good, but the rewards are not good. Like, if 2K actually gave us good rewards, they would still be good, but it wouldn't be as good as the rookie to legend grind like we've talked about before, because you're still able to get rewards that you were not able to get back in the day by just playing for a few days. Like, when the mascots came out, you can play for 2 days on a double level event, and boom, now you got mascots. That really kind of defeats the purpose of earning something. I know it's just a video game, oh my god, but in life, in everything in life, earning something, that's what makes it cool. Like, if you see a Lamborghini, it's cool because very few people have a Lamborghini. If everyone had one, it wouldn't be as cool. You know what I'm saying? You have to grind to earn that. Now, Solo made an important tweet, and man, this one, it just has me thinking. It really does have me thinking. He went to Twitter, and he said, how do you guys think the 2K24 servers will be with crossplay? Will it run smoothly or not? Now, I've tried to give my opinion on this before, slightly. I think that the first week or so, it's going to be rough, bro. It's going to be rough. We might have to turn off crossplay. I'm sure there is going to be some sort of setting. I think they've already talked about that. There's going to be some sort of setting. There's got to be where you can turn off crossplay. And that's probably what we're going to have to do at first, bro. I do not see it smoothly working in at least like the first few days up to like a week or two of the game coming out. Because you guys remember, man, this is not the first thing 2K has extremely hyped up, and 2K21 Next Gen was one of those, right? 2K21 Next Gen, we thought that game was going to change our life as a creator. It was going to be so lit, and turns out when you opened up the game, I don't know if you guys remember this or remember like watching creators play it, you were literally playing at like 10 frames per second the entire like first week of the game being out until they patched it. It was like the first PowerPoint ever. You were playing the game in a PowerPoint presentation, just going one screen after another. I lost to YouTubers a million times on there, and we were all playing at 10 frames. Like, I never uploaded it. You know, they beat me. Most of them didn't upload it because there was nothing to do. What, you're gonna brag about beating someone at 10 frames per second? Like, it was a terrible, terrible time. Now, anyway, Shoot went to Twitter, and this got 2.5 million views. He said, why haven't female My Players come to 2K24 Park yet? Serious question. You see 17,000 likes, 2.5 million views. And you know what's crazy, guys? People say whatever they want to say about my videos, you know what I'm saying? I've answered this already. You guys know. I have 2.5 million people would know the answer if they just watch my videos. That's all it is. We've already talked about it. There's a actual answer out there why female My Players are not on the park for 2K24. Why male and female My Players cannot play in the park together. Isn't that crazy? You guys know. You guys know what it is, but that's why you should be subscribed if you don't. Anyway, the 3 most overpowered dribble moves on 2K23 are with the left stick, speed boost out the same hand, which you can't do on NBA Live, walk back, which you can't do on NBA Live, and the new crab, which you might be able to, but the new crab is basically you're not using any, it's called the fat slide or fat crab, something like that. Anyway, all of those moves, the best moves on 2K23 are with the left stick. That's how far we've gotten. People want dribbling patched and patched and patched, and we've talked about this over and over, how when you do that, they're just making defense worse, guys. They're just making defense worse, and I play every position. I'm not just a dribbler. I'm giving you my non-biased, honest truth now that I've been in the community for years and seen all this. They're just gonna make defense worse. Now we're to the point where the best moves are with the left stick. As anyone that wants a balance and a skill gap in the game, you should not be okay with that. You should not be okay with that. On NBA Live, you're not able to run out the same hand and speed boost like that, which is crazy. You're not able to walk back extremely fast, which obviously, you know, these moves are guardable to some extent, right? I'm not saying they're unguardable, because some people will always be like, oh, you're just mad because you can't guard it. It has nothing to do with that. Some people are allowed to give gameplay complaints, and it doesn't necessarily mean they're just bad at the game. You know what I'm saying? We should not be okay with that, bro. That's how far the skill gap has gone with dribbling, that you can just do everything with a left stick now. It's crazy to me, bro. It's actually crazy. Anyway, Double H replied to my tweet, and he said, And the best moves will be with the left stick next year if Adrenaline returns. That's kind of just how it's going to work. So Double H is very against Adrenaline. He's made multiple tweets about it. I've told you guys I'm really on the fence. I don't necessarily care if they add it. I do think that it has caused a lot more rim running. And yes, going to the rim is a natural basketball thing. That's what you're taught to do, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But at the same time, I feel like what I've said in the last video is it prevented more, or it made more people just run to the rim every single play. Then it prevented people from left riding. Like, if you're not able to left right this year and you were able to last year, you're just not that good at 2K. You know what I'm saying? So the people that you're beating now just really weren't that good, because you can still left right. You can go watch the 2K League, bro. Left riding is still in the game. Anyway, guys, click this video right here. There's only one video on the screen to click for more 2K24 news. I would watch this right here, or you will stub your toe. Yes, you will smack your toe on the side of your couch, table, whatever it is. I would not. I'm just kidding, guys, but seriously, click the video. There is one video on the screen. It's your boy Batch Plug. You've been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.